Hi, so in dealing with semiconductor industries, really there are three main facets that impact the semiconductor industry in terms of tax. The first one is really that the industry itself is extraordinarily cyclical. It's either boom or it's bust. It's very rare that it's actually somewhere in between. And so from a financial statement perspective and from a tax provision, just a tax perspective, you really need to prepare for that, because of course, our objective when we're dealing with taxes and when we're dealing with financial statements, especially in terms of that, we want to make sure that there aren't any surprises. And when you're dealing with this very cyclical, very boom-bust kind of a situation, you have a lot of fluctuations with respect to tax expense and with respect to other financial aspects of the company. So you want to make sure that investors are certainly notified of this, and that of course company management understands this, auditors understand this, and it's a very delicate situation to be in, this particular type of boom-bust situation. But it is of course the nature of the semiconductor field, and the good aspect of it is that that there will be, if you're in a bust time, that a boom time will be coming along. You just don't know exactly when it will be coming along. So from that perspective, it does provide some reassurance, but from a financial statement perspective and a tax-related perspective, a tax provision perspective, you really need to account for that very cyclical nature of the semiconductor industry. Also, a semiconductor industry is very R&D intensive, research and development intensive. Their credo is really faster, smaller, cheaper when it comes to building their chips. And so from that perspective, really R&D and any R&D related credits, really any R&D related expenses and various strategies that are related to research and development are extraordinarily important to the semiconductor industry. So that's really a very big focal point of theirs. And as a tax practitioner, you need to be able to, of course, address the R&D related issues. Also, semiconductor companies tend to be very multinational from the standpoint that a lot of them act as fabless semiconductors, meaning that their manufacturing operation is usually outsourced to contract manufacturers that are located overseas. So they have a lot of different issues with respect to international type of concerns. So when you're dealing with a semiconductor company, you're usually very heavy with respect to the international issues and certainly need to deal with that. So from that perspective, those are the three main areas that we really try to focus on and assist semiconductor companies at Clifton Douglas. And certainly, again, getting into the whole semiconductor tax-related issues takes a lot more than this particular video. But just wanted to highlight the three main areas where semiconductor industries, just based because of their nature, really will be impacted in terms of their tax function. It's really those three areas that I just went over. And Clifton Douglas has helped a tremendous number of semiconductor companies with these three particular areas in terms of their tax function. It can certainly be of assistance with respect to any semiconductor industries in the Bay Area and beyond. So if you are part of a semiconductor company or would like to learn more, then certainly give us a call, or you can reach us at cliftondouglas.com. Thanks so much for watching and take care. Bye-bye.